I'm speaking to a collective that has been through a lot of setbacks, delays, and obstacles. Maybe even times where you felt like giving up on pursuing these goals, taking action because of so many delays and setbacks. But I feel like the delays and setbacks all happened because the versions of yourself that were expecting things to progress or expand or manifest were tying the manifestation or attaching the manifestation to some sort of output or productivity or reason as to why you deserve certain things. And God, spirit, source, the universe, whatever words you like to use and connect with, there's this energy here about committing to yourself, like knowing that the abundance already lies here, that the money is already here. Because if you were to have manifested or achieved or actualized something in that version of you, I'm getting like this, I'm seeing like the phrase external validation in my mind's eye, as if that version of you was so attached to like numbers, money, outcomes, that it would be teaching you that when you view yourself that way, when you chase, when you control, when you try, force is the energy, then that's when things will happen. Like it would have taught you this lesson subconsciously of like, oh, that's what I need to do now. Force more, control more, or try harder, or prove myself. But the reason why things are happening now, we have the Page of Pentacles, which signifies a new source of income, new money, good news when it comes to your material world. Like I'm really getting news, like news in general, communication coming through. We also have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys are having this epiphany right now where you've done so much internal growth and you've stayed the course. Even though you've been set back and disappointed so many times, it's made you double down on yourself. It's made you double down on what truly matters to you, what you truly want at the end of the day. I feel like you guys might have even, we have the World in reverse. I feel like you guys might have even like gotten so used to being unstable or experiencing a reality that you don't like, that and being delayed so many times that it's like made you actually be okay with like not having that much, or getting by, or whatever this is. Like you've had like very interesting points along your journey where the delays and setbacks have made you have to go within to really listen to what's going on in here, and no longer attach yourself to the numbers, the views, the money, the results, like any of the external things. Getting this message of like being in the darkness, as if spirit has kept you or put you in positions in your journey where you couldn't see. You're sitting in pure darkness. You can't see anything. So it makes you rely on your other senses, and it makes you have to listen. So I feel like that's what your journey has kind of looked like. And sometimes you might have even fallen into this mentality as well of like, oh, I've been delayed so many times, like I'm not meant for these things, right? But all of this makes us have to go within to have that moment again, the breakthrough moment again of like, no, I am meant for these things. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's been a lot of confusion as I go to pick up the deck and the moon was at the top and I couldn't pick up this card for some reason. I feel like there's just been so much confusion, illusion in your life. And a lot of it has stemmed from, for this collective specifically, attaching yourself to the 3D. Like even when you guys would try to embody something new, a new identity or a new mindset, and then something the 3D would happen. A lot of times, even subconsciously, I feel like you guys would have defined yourself based off of what would happen, instead of using, like, paying attention to what and witnessing what's going on around you, but not reacting to the undesired things. All of these lessons taught you to really, I'm getting this tunnel vision energy, like really know on the soul level, like what is for you, what you value, what your vision looks like, and what you are willing to sacrifice in order to get there. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's this like discipline that you've developed now. You're in your power, because when you're attached to the 3D and anything happens, it's almost like you're a victim. Your mood, your attitude, your mindset, your action is a victim to what's going on around you. Whereas now, through all these setbacks and moments of disappointment, has taught you to go even harder and to go. And when I say this, it's more so this knowing, this powerful energy, not trying harder, forcing anymore, but just, I'm hearing this energy of like not giving up. I'm hearing Never Say Never by Justin Bieber. You have this discipline now where you have these non-negotiables. You are now at the top of the priority list because you see this life, 5 of Pentacles, that you've been living in that no longer resonates with your spirit. You're being called to expand. You're being called to new perspectives, take new actions. Something about being behind closed doors. Like, who am I really being behind closed doors? If there was a camera crew watching me, or following me around in my life, would I be proud of the footage that they took of me? Am I still being my dream level self behind closed doors when no one's watching? The Fool. After the 5 of Pentacles, you guys might be guided to either take a leap of faith, keep progressing in this journey. Like, I'm even seeing a graph now where the line as far as progress goes has been the same, but you've been consistent, right? It's giving like now you have the willpower to stay consistent even though there's no evidence yet. That's the thing with this collective, is when before you would receive a little bit of evidence and that would be your motivation, whereas now your motivation comes from within you. Now you have discipline that you can rely on when the motivation isn't there. Now, I was channeling something that wanted to come through, and I don't know. There's a risk I feel like you guys might be taking, or just to, the graph, like, you're consistent the whole time, but you're not making any money, or you're not getting any followers or any expansion. Excuse me. But then the graph goes like this. But it wouldn't be able to get to the point where it goes like this if you haven't been putting in baby steps where the graph is like this. It's giving like you have to go through the plateau before everything, like the word exponential is really coming through right now. 10 of Pentacles, bro. Your dreams are not for sale anymore. Yeah. You're done with this anxiety. Am I good enough? Or what are these delays teaching me? And no, everything has been always like pointing you back to your soul, your knowing that everything that you've been working towards is for you. And now, like, the way that you're going to be approaching it with such a different energy is why the graph in the metaphor, in the vision, is going to be going up like this exponentially. I'm hearing exponential. You're no longer confused. You no longer doubt. You no longer are waiting. It is your time. Oh my God.